Hello and welcome to Longaberger Live. I am Rachel Longaberger. I'm going to be your host tonight. It's so glad that you could be here. I'm so glad you could be here. I'm so glad we could join this special occasion for Horizon of Hope. It is my pleasure to be your host. I'm so excited. So many things to cover. And I want to thank you if you are a stylist. I want to thank you if you are a customer. Whatever part of the extended Longaberger family you are, I'm just really so glad you could join us tonight. It's going to be a fun night. So many hearts. I see all your hearts. Thank you so much. I love you too. Can't wait to show you everything. We have a special guest tonight. We have a special cause. It's our Horizon of Hope. And many of you know and love this cause. Many of you collect Horizon of Hope baskets over the many decades that we've been a part of Horizon of Hope. If you aren't familiar, a portion of the proceeds of all the products we're covering tonight will go towards breast cancer research, a cause that's near and dear to so many of our hearts. It's affected many of our families, and I know that you love it, and I can't wait to show you what we have to offer tonight. We have more giveaways. We have one night only special offers, and the special offer is going to be extended in terms of time. I'll give you all those details later. Here's how it works. And you know what? I see your comments, and if you'd like to let us know hello and where you're from, we always like to know what part of the country you're coming in from and watching from. So thank you so much. And if you want to say maybe how the Horizon of Hope has touched you, or if you collect Horizon of Hope, we want to know that too. And if you're new to us, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. We are adding people every time we do a Longaberger Live, and it's so much fun. And here's how it works if you're not familiar, or here's a refresher if you have been a part of the Longaberger Lives. I'll present live. I've got a guest host who's going to be joining me tonight, and she'll be presenting things live as well. For you can shop live, you can chat live. So many people are writing in. I just see them all flowing. It's awesome. I'm just so happy to be here with you. We have icons that will appear up here on your screen. When we present a product, we get going fast, we get really into the product, and you might not hear everything that's being said. So if you want to know more details about the product, you can just on real time push the icon, and it will bring up for you all of the details about the product, the pricing, and anything other questions you have. If you ever have additional questions, go ahead and put them in the comments, and someone from Longaberger from the team will get a hold of, will answer your question here live. And so we don't want anyone to not know what's going on. Also during the show, on this side of the screen, it may appear as a price tag. It may appear as kind of a grid, like a foursquare. If you want to see anything in the show, if you think, oh, I heard her talk about that in the beginning, but I'm a little more interested, you can push that button and it will take you to everything. Everything in the show will scroll. And so we want to make it super easy for you, super fun. And so we also have quad pay. That will break your order up into 4 easier payments. A payment due today, 1 in 2 weeks, 1 in 4 weeks, and 1 in 6 weeks. So that can help you. And if you're a stylist, you're going to get 20% off all your personal orders tonight and every night. So if you're not a stylist, you might want to think about that too. We'd love to have you come along. Just check out longaberger.com if you want more information about that. So, oh my gosh, we have so much to cover tonight. I got to take a breath and see where to start. I think I'm going to start with a basket. What do you think? I think you all agree. All right, so we're going to start with our 2021 Horizon of Hope pie basket set. This basket set includes the plastic protector. I'm going to take it out right now, but that's such an important part of the basket. We all know that, right? All us Longaberger fans. And this is our beautiful pie basket. You will see it features the light pink band and the darker pink trim strip. It has a tag that is gorgeous that will show, it's just stunning. And it says Longaberger Horizon of Hope 2021. It is beautiful. It is round on the top. It's square on the bottom for strength. It's 13.5 inches across. It's from the bottom of the basket to the top. It's 11 inches. And it is 4 inches from the bottom to the top of the band. Beautiful for muffins and cakes and pies and anything else. My special guest has a million ideas to share with you, and I'll let her do that later because she's the best at it. But I think it's beautiful. I think you'll love it in your home. Perfect for gift giving. And it really tells me the story about community. The Horizon of Hope, as I've said a little bit earlier, and we'll talk a little bit more about it throughout the show. But a portion of the proceeds will go towards breast cancer research. And Longaberger has been a part of this effort for decades. And this, when I see this basket, it really is just about, I think about taking pies with my grandmother to the church social, or taking things for my kids to their sporting events, or just any kind of gathering, a family gathering, a ladies' brunch would be perfect. I really think about it being a basket you take when you're gathering with others, and a real sense of community. And this effort is certainly a part of that community as well. So I'm going to show this a little bit more to you as I welcome our very special guest. She's going to be coming on via technology. We've had special guests before who've been people in my home, but Barb Arnold is going to be joining us via dual stream. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. Barb is streaming in from her home in Maine, almost 900 miles away. And there she is. Hello, Barb.
Hey. Hi, Rachel.
How are you?
I'm so excited to be with you tonight.
I'm glad to have you. How's Maine?
Maine is great.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us. What do you think about this basket?
Oh my gosh, I love this basket. First of all, the size is great, the color on it is great, and the uses are phenomenal. So I thought I'd share a little bit with you about some of the uses we would do.
Before you jump in, I just want to really properly introduce you. Barb Arnold has been with the Longaberger brand for over 35 years. She's a dear friend of mine, and Barb is a breast cancer survivor. She's also a Longaberger stylist with over 250 people in her team. So over a little over a year, she's acquired over 250 people, because we all love working with Barb. So I know you have about 25 ideas. Give me your top 3 or 4.
Awesome. So you started out by talking about all the places you would take the basket and what you would transport. I just want to point out, it does come with the plastic protector, which I think makes this a really great value, because you're not being asked to purchase the protector separately. It comes with it. But just as a reminder, the protector can also serve as a lid. And a lot of people don't realize that, if you have a pie in here and you want to cover it, you can always take your protector and use it as a lid. It just multiplies the functions. Then, if you might notice, my basket, I've decorated up a little bit, something I always love to do. So I added a napkin to the handle. The napkin is from our regular line. It happens to be the red chambray napkin, and these napkins are made in the USA. Even the cotton is grown in the USA. Yep. And then I also added from the regular line one of our cherry utensils. So for me, if I'm transporting something somewhere, a dish, I like to bring like the utensil so the hostess doesn't have to hunt for one. And I just think the napkin really dresses it up.
It's so thoughtful. I like anything with a bow. That's my personal opinion. And those are from our regular line, not a part of the Rise of Hope, but you can look for those on longaberger.com. What a great idea. That's fabulous. I love it. I know you have many other ideas. I think you have ideas for something beyond the traditional pie serving.
So oftentimes when I have a basket and I'm trying to think of new ideas, I try to go room by room and think about how I would use that basket. So, along with the food, if we go outside, if we're going to a picnic and it's casual, this will hold paper plates. And it's a beautiful piece on a picnic table with paper plates. If you're going to something a little more upscale, it can also hold luncheon plates. So it's also great for that, not just food. But let me take you into other rooms and talk about some ideas for this beautiful basket.
Please do.
If I'm going to go to the bedroom, maybe I think on a nightstand, it depends on where you have room. But for me, this is a beautiful keepsake basket. It's a special basket to begin with. When I say keepsakes, I'm thinking of things that are really special to you. Maybe they're, from a parent or someone else. It could be a prayer book. I have my mother's rosary beads. She's been gone a long time, but I have her rosary beads, and
so
I just like to keep them there. Or it could be some pictures, a memento, a keepsake basket everyone should have. And sometimes you just need to sit and kind of look through it. Right. Now, the other thing for a bedroom is look at the top of your bureau, a dresser. I bet you've got a lot of stuff there that you could organize in this basket.
Guilty.
Just nice to have a place to put things, even your jewelry at the end of the day. So those are a couple tips for that room. Now, if I move into a living room, I love this as like a card or stationery basket. I think a lot of us, especially after the last year, have, I like the idea of a handwritten note. And if I have it right in front of me, if the card's there, the stationery's there, there's a pen, I'm more likely to do it. I could be sitting and doing something else. It could also hold a puzzle book or something that you're doing.
Yeah.
But this is a great basket for the living room to, to have as a go-to basket for the things you love to do.
Right. And how many times do we have a notepad and not a pen, or a pen and not a notepad? To have them all together just is convenient. I love that idea. I love it very much. I want to just show you as well. I took you through the tour, everyone, but this is really the authenticity. There's no other Longaberger basket. This is a Longaberger basket made in Dresden, Ohio, signed and dated by the weaver. This basket brings 125 years of basket making craftsmanship and heritage. And it wouldn't be a Longaberger without it. And that's your authenticity right there. So a beautiful basket. I love it. And Barb is a breast cancer survivor. And as a Longaberger stylist, what does this mean to you? What does Horizon Hope campaign really mean to you?
So I really love how Longaberger has had a long tradition of giving back. And I actually think your dad was the inspiration behind that, because your dad, Dave Longaberger, I mean, he just lived that. He gave back to his family, his community, to others. And I just think that's part of our culture. So the Horizon of Hope collection is really an extension of that. It just seems like the natural thing to do. And as you said, we all know someone who's been touched, some more personally than others. So it's really great to have a campaign that is going to do something and support that cause. But
Right.
There's another piece to this campaign, which is not as fun to talk about as the baskets and decorating them. But even over the years, one of the things we've done that was so important was we do share messages, education about breast cancer. And part of that is really a reminder to everyone out there that breast cancer is almost 95% survivable if detected early. And
Right.
that's really the key.
That's hopeful.
Yes. So I remember Dr. Bob from the American
Yes.
Cancer Society. He does such a good job at really explaining things. And a lot of research has gone to show that early detection really does save lives. And by that, we simply mean mammography. I think, in the last year, there are a lot of people who canceled or put off screenings,
Yes.
sometimes not by their own choice. So I think it's important to get back to that. And if it's time for you to have a mammogram, don't delay in getting it taken care of. It literally could save your life.
That is amazing advice, Barb. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yes, it was a dual purpose of raising funds for research, but also educating women. And I think there was over 20 million women who were touched by that education. So thank you for the reminder. I just thought about, I see you've got a basket that looks like you're using it for a centerpiece, maybe?
I did. So I just wanted to, I moved to the dining room. And so this is like the perfect basket to put flowers in. And because it has a protector, I mean, if you are lucky enough to have your own garden, you can actually put oasis in there and just pluck flowers in. I like a random look. It's very natural. This, I have, they're artificial flowers, but these are every flower in this basket is available on the Longaberger website. And they really go a step above the rest when you look at their flowers. So if you like this and you want to just go check the website, I think you'll be pleased with what we have there.
And Barb, you gave me a great idea when you were giving us the reminder of a mammography. Wouldn't this be a wonderful gift for a sister, a friend, with a little note inside just says, I love you, I care about you. Don't forget to get your mammogram. Here's your friendly reminder. Yes. What a great gift.
And I think also, a gift, if you know someone who is going through treatment or has had treatment.
Yes.
I mean, this is something they will treasure forever.
Oh, but that's a great idea.
The other thing, I like this as a gift for a baby girl. It says hope.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't have to be about breast cancer, but think of a gift for a baby girl, and you could put a little card in there saying, I hope all your hopes and dreams come true. And they would have this, they'd have this forever.
Beautiful.
So I love it.
And it has a lot of real estate if you want to put that note permanently on the bottom with a Sharpie, which is one of my favorite ideas for baskets. And this one really has a lot of space to do that in. So perfect. And no better time to get it, folks, because tonight, this basket and plastic protector set goes together, is 20% off and free shipping and handling. So you cannot beat that. A worthy cause, a beautiful basket with multi-purposes, and it's gorgeous. This pink is fantastic. You're going to love it. So what do you think, Barb? Great deal?
I think, I actually think this basket is great at its regular price of $98, but to get it at 20% off and free shipping, this is the time actually to maybe get one for yourself and one as a special gift. In fact, you could even ship it to someone else, and the free shipping would work for that too. So
that would be perfect.
I think this is really an amazing offer.
I do too. We have more. Are you ready for more?
I know.
She's ready. I'm ready too. So the next one, that was the Horizon of Hope basket, and it was a pie basket. And guess what we have? A pie plate, a pink pie plate. This is the 2021 Horizon of Hope pie plate. I mean, can you even? We love our Grandma Bonnie pie plates. This one's a little bit smaller. I'll give you the dimensions in a bit. It really is a great size. It is vitrified china. That's okay. It's vitrified china. Folks, that means you can go from have it in the oven, you can have it in the microwave, you can use it goes in the dishwasher for easy cleanup, and the fridge. Now, do not go from oven to from a freezer to a preheated oven. Everything else is a go-between. We love our pie plates, not just for pies, although they're amazing pie plates. We have many other uses. Barb, what do you like to use your pie plate for?
Actually, my favorite use for my pie plate is meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's very popular, and it obviously just round instead of square.
And
it works great.
Yeah, perfect. I like to freeze my pie plates, especially when I'm using them outside in the summer. If I'm putting like a cheese ball or anything that needs to stay cool, I freeze the pie plate before, put in my cheese ball with my crackers, and it stays cold. So it's perfect and keeps things warm like meatloaf. It's great for, it's a great, it's 10 and a half inches, I think, or 10 inches. Let me double check that. It's 10 inches by 2 inches. And I think it's just beautiful and a perfect size. It's just as deep as our Grandma Bonnie pie plates used to be, a little bit smaller in diameter. And I kind of like it that size, frankly. This color, oh my gosh. So this color is reading a little, Barb, would you say it's a little corally, peachy tone to it, but still very pink?
Yeah, yours looks, to me, when I look at you, your color looks better than mine as far as realistic. But I want to point out another thing about these pie plates. Bakers swear that if you bake a pie in a Longaberger pie plate, your crust is going to be better than any pie you've ever made. So I don't really know if that's true, but I know one thing: your pie is going to look better than any pie someone else has made.
Much better. I bake all my pies, and people love my pies. And I'm not like a baker by any stretch, but maybe it is. Maybe that's my secret. It's a Grandma Bonnie pie plate. This one is beautiful. This will be a pre-order. I want you to know. This will not start shipping out until August 23rd. That's when they'll start shipping out. We are really pushing our supplier on this one. They are made in Zanesville, Ohio, made in America. Turns out a lot of people don't order, as a company, they don't order pink pie plates, but we want the pink. We love the pink. It's unique. It's rare. It's fantastic color. It goes with all the other pinks that are available. I think it's fantastic. Now, we have production samples. This is the first ones that were made according to our standards. Barb has one. I have the second one. Ours do not have a stamp on the bottom, but yours will. If you order them, yours will have a stamp on the bottom, much like our previous ones, but ours doesn't right now because this is a pre-production sample, but it will look just like this every other way. I love it. I just love this pie plate. I'm going to put it in the, do you have any other ideas for me, Barb?
Well, I just want to kind of speak to this pie plate because when I first received it, I kind of looked at it, I was really kind of surprised and kind of taken by it. This is a beautiful piece.
Oh,
This does
gorgeous.
just not look like a mass-produced anything. It really looks handmade. It's a very sleek
For
design.
sure.
It's very
Yeah.
kind of simple, but to me, we have, I'm sure every state does, but potters who do beautiful pottery in their own studios, and you can stop in and look. This
Yeah.
looks like something that someone really who was talented handmade, but the beauty of it, it is vitrified.
Yes.
So, I mean, this can be a workhorse because of all oven, microwave, freezer, dishwasher, all the places it can go.
Yes.
And the last thing is about this is, to me, the perfect gift. And
Right.
a lot of people won't maybe buy a pie plate for themselves that's really nice, but boy,
Yeah.
will they love it when they receive it. So, I think I use this for wedding gifts, someone retiring. It's and you don't have to think, what do they like? What is their home decor like? What do they collect? They'll love this. They'll love
Right.
this.
And if you're creative, put a little note about different uses that you've heard tonight or that you can think of yourself. It is a workhorse. It's sturdy. These things are durable, and they are also beautiful. I mean, I think on a brunch table, on a luncheon table, I mean, they really stand out with any kind of color mix. Don't you think?
This is too pretty to put in the cupboard. I mean, it is. It's
Right.
really striking.
Agree.
I think this would be beautiful sitting right out with fruit in it.
It's beautiful. It's stunning. And our offer tonight, one night only, is going to be 20% off and free shipping and handling. Just like the basket and protector set, both 20% off tonight, free shipping and handling. And I got to tell you, we are extending the offer because it's such a worthy cause that we really stand behind. Our one night only offers normally go until midnight, your time zone, whatever your time zone is. We are extending it until noon tomorrow. So the deal is good until Tuesday, August the 10th at noon, whatever your time zone is. And I am so happy that we're able to do that because a lot of people can't watch tonight, although a lot of people are. I can see them chatting and I can see their likes and hearts, and I love watching it. There they go again. Thank you. It's just so nice to be able to maybe tomorrow morning for this show anyway, to be able to get a chance at that free offer. So call your friends, let them know it's good until noon tomorrow. Isn't that great?
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, we're not done with our 3 featured items, and then we have even more to cover. We'll talk about that in a sec. Our next is something that you can really sink your teeth into. I wish you could smell this. It smells like fresh strawberries because it's made of fresh strawberries. It is our Horizon of Hope strawberry bundt cake. Now, I don't know if any of you out there have had a chance to taste. I think a lot of you have because we've sold a lot of them. Our Dockside Market Dockside Market bundt cakes are made in Key West, Florida. I'm getting just tongue-tied because this thing smells so good. I just want to take my fork and dive into it. Barb, why don't you do some talking? Yours looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, it looks lovely. And I'm just going to eat.
I tried to be Martha Stewart for this one, right?
So you are.
One of the things I actually have 2 bundt cakes in my freezer, and that is something, these are wonderful. You can get them. Good idea. Put them in the freezer. They can stay frozen for up to 6 months. When you take it out the day you want to use it, it will be just as fresh as the day it was made. So that is really perfect. So for me, if you get invited someplace and they say, what would you like to bring? You can always say, I'll bring dessert. I'll bring dessert. And think about how gorgeous this could be actually in the pie plate, in the basket. Mm-hmm. And the other thing is it's great, just like you have it, Rachel. You really don't need to add anything to it. But some people will drizzle maybe a little icing on the top if they like it a little sweeter. For me, because this is strawberries, so I thought obviously fresh strawberries added, and I just have whipped cream in the center. So I just tried to jazz it up a little bit. But really, and because I'm also, I don't know if you can see this whole thing, but I'm holding it in the Mauser glass cake plate.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
It is.
I mean, it looks gourmet. It looks like you spent hours on it. And you really just plopped the bundt cake on the beautiful Mauser glass cake plate or cake stand, and then added whipped cream and strawberries, right?
It is. Less than 5 minutes. I
love it. We're all busy. I love it. And like Barb said, keep them in the freezer. They last up to 6 months. I keep one in my freezer as well. It's just great to have it to use if unexpected guests pop in, or if you're, the girls stop over, or you have somewhere to go and you want to take something as a hostess gift. It's perfect. It does fit into our pie plate if you're interested for a total gift. Look at the strawberries on that cake. This is just a piece that I popped out. It is amazing. Big chunks of strawberry, and it smells so good. I know when I opened mine out of the box, it was just like a big whiff of strawberry. Was yours the same, Barb?
It was awesome. In fact, I had to restrain myself from.
I did not, as you can see.
I wanted to keep it
obviously
whole for tonight, but it's not going to stay whole much longer.
I'll just eat right in front of the camera. It just smells too good. Oh, you only live once, right? Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. The cake is also 20% off, free shipping and handling. This is a 24 ounce. It serves 10 to 12 people. There are no artificial colors or preservatives in any of the Dockside Market cakes, including this one. They're made in small batches and in Florida, and they taste as good as they are gorgeous. So, dressed up or dressed down, you cannot go wrong with our Horizon of Hope strawberry bundt cake. And the fun does not end here because, and this is incredible. We have 3 featured items today: the set, the basket and protector set, the pie plate that we've just gone over, and the bundt cake, which are 20% off, free shipping and handling until noon tomorrow on Tuesday. Fantastic offer. But we are not going to stop there. We've always done the campaign to be sort of like a 1 month or 2 month thing. The Longaberger team has decided to open up a Horizon of Hope category that's going to be sold throughout the year. And a portion of the proceeds throughout the year are going to go, for each of the items, is going to go to breast cancer research. I am so happy about that. Barb, what do you think about that commitment?
I think it's great. And I think people will be drawn to that year round.
I think so.
And we're looking at almost 40 products too. So.
I know. We can only get to a few tonight, but I do want to let you know everything we're talking about in the Horizon of Hope campaign is 20% off tonight and free shipping and handling. So, oh my gosh, you need to go on longaberger.com or see your stylist about all the offerings. I'm going to go over a few tonight that are some of my faves, and Barb's going to talk a little bit more maybe about some of hers. I'm going to start off with the Judith Ripka Jardin collection. Okay, it's spelled Jardin. Don't do French. That's my best attempt, but it is gorgeous. I've been wearing this necklace actually since last October. I've worn it. It's my personal. I wear it with jeans. I've worn it dressed up. I love it. It's so comfortable to wear. It's so beautiful. It has a couple of adjustments in the back, and the matching dangling earrings as well. The hoopy earrings are stunning. I've worn those as well with denims, with a t-shirt, dressed up, dressed down. It's fantastic. That's part of the collection. Are there stud earrings that match, and also a ring. And please check it out. And you can check up here and look while we're on the show if you want to see more of what I'm covering. And everything behind me. Barb, do you have a favorite you want to share now?
Well, I do love the Maja glass, and this picture is one of my favorites.
Oh, I have that too here. Yes.
Yes, and I think if you haven't seen this in person, it's really beautiful. Remember, it's almost translucent. It is pink, but it doesn't scream pink. It's really subtle,
like a milky.
But it is. I think it is milk glass, actually. And I think you said earlier to me, it's almost like a blush pink.
Yes, I would call it blush.
Yeah. So this is the actual picture. There's also tumblers that you're holding up.
This is the tumbler that I'm holding.
Yes.
And it has the succulent on top, which is a botanical that's also available in part of the Horizon of Hope collection.
Mm-hmm. So this is another great piece, because you do have a picture whenever you need to serve something and make it look amazing. But obviously this is also pretty to hold flowers. And actually I have some of the rose, they're real life feeling. Sorry, I got the wrong title there. But these roses are part of also the Horizon of Hope collection, as well as that pink sedum that you had.
And they are truly real feeling. I have that, people touch them and go, are these real? Because
even after they
think they are, they truly feel real.
Mm-hmm. Just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Now my other favorite, which you've got there to show too, but it is the fair trade. Oh, I didn't even.
I have the base.
Must
I
be
have the base.
Yes,
Go
the
ahead.
fair trade
Right in
items.
sync.
So these are fair trade items. This is from a village in Uganda. And what I love is the story behind that. You can imagine this village of women who have now partnered with Longaberger to make these beautiful items. And I have a couple, and I have some of the ones that are blue in design. And I'll tell you, when you get it, I mean, you're going to marvel at it. I mean, it's,
Yes.
you have really a piece of artwork there. And for me, I also know that by purchasing that, you've literally changed the lives of people in this village. You've
Right.
given them an opportunity that, they just wouldn't have any other way. So they're special. And so there's several pink ones in there. I have the tray up on the wall, and I have the coasters.
And I have one here too on the wall. And these particular ones really, they give back twice to the community of women that you just mentioned, and also Horizon of Hope. So you're doing double good when you purchase one of these. And I will tell you, I like the smell of these. When they came out, they're crafted with sweetgrass and local raffia near their village, and it smells, just smells organic and fresh. Love it. And they're beautiful. I've got one of the got the large tray that you have as well. We also have a coaster set. So we've got lots of price points in the Rise of Hope collection, from jewelry to coasters to baskets, all the way up to furniture. We even have some pink furniture in the collection. So check it out. It's fabulous. I think you're going to love something. There's something for everyone, really. It's a wide range of offerings. Fantastic. Oh, the monster glass. You mentioned the monster glass as well.
And the Gibson and Dean, we have candles in the collection.
Yes, the Gibson and Dean candles that I love so much. We have the peony and hyacinth, which is one of my favorite flowers, and one of my favorite scents are the peony. I have a fond memory of collecting them at my grandmother's farm for the Memorial Day. My sister and I would go and collect them from the Memorial Day parade down Dresden, down Main Street. So that smell is fantastic, and they're beautiful and beautifully packaged as well. So make sure that you check that out as well. Any other favorites that you have, Barb? I mean, there's just so much to cover. I am a fan of the pink furniture. I think I'm going to check that out.
Yes, I looked at that too. I don't know. I just have to keep going back to that incredible Horizon of Hope basket and that pie plate. To me, those would be the top of anyone's list. But if people look through, there really is something here for everyone. And like you said, everything in the collection, all 40 items, are 20% off and free shipping until noon tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Such a great deal.
This is the time to, forgot about that. I'm looking at your screen.
Yeah.
I want to shop. There's sheets. Did you see the pink sheets?
And the sheet sets. Yes. The pink sheet sets are fantastic. And I'm totally with you. I'm going, I got to make sure to get that when I get out here.
I'm ready to end so I can go start shopping.
We need to stay focused. We're fans too. We love this.
Yes.
We love it as much as you do out there. It's just wonderful. Well, take a chance. And if you have a chance, take a look at longaberger.com or have a discussion with your stylist, or I'm sure the stylist will be popping things on their feeds sometime soon. But do not miss a chance to do something really amazing by supporting Horizon of Hope with 20% off and free shipping and handling. Like, you can't go wrong, right? It's amazing. Once again, everything in the show is going to pop up on here. If you want to look at more at it, you can add to cart and check out after we're done. You don't have to leave to purchase right now. And another reminder, in the bottom of the screen on this side, you will see either a price tag or a grid, like a 4-square. You can push that icon and it will show you everything in the show, all 30 plus items from Horizon of Hope, plus the 3 that we featured in detail today. So I hope you get a chance to look at it and check it out. And Barb, we've got some giveaways, and I'm so happy that you get to join me today to make 3 lucky people extra happy tonight. We're going to be giving away. Do you have the names? Don't say them yet. Do you have the names?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
cool.
do. And
now, in order to be eligible for the giveaway, you needed to RSVP before the show on any of our social medias or on longaberger.com, and then watch the show. That's all you have to do. So if you missed it this time, don't worry about it. You can catch us on the next slide, but make sure before the show that you RSVP, because that makes you eligible for our amazing giveaways, and they're always fun. So the first one we're going to do, Barb, is that great 2021 Horizon of Hope basket and protector set. Who is the lucky winner?
The lucky winner is Debbie C.
Debbie C. We will be reaching out to you, Debbie. There are probably several Debbie C's, but if you are the Debbie C, we are going to be reaching out to you tomorrow. Look in your email box or on social media. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's your email, and we'll be tracking you down and making sure that you get this amazing basket and protector set. Congratulations. All right, next we'll do the pie plate. Who is the lucky winner, Barb?
So the pie plate is going to Pam H.
Pam H. You are the lucky recipient of the pie plate. This is not going to ship out to you until the end of August, just like everyone else. This is a pre-order. I want to remind everyone again, we're really pushing the envelope with our supplier on this one, and they are working very hard to make this available, and they are going to get it to us. We had to tweak the color. It took a little while, took some extra steps, but we'll be getting this out to you, shipping as soon as possible, starting on August 23rd. Okay, now our next one is the strawberry. Someone's going to get this amazing strawberry. Not this one, I've already eaten it, but a brand new strawberry Bundt cake. Who's the lucky winner?
Rebecca L.
Rebecca L. Rebecca, enjoy it. You can do something, fancy like Barb did, or you can just eat it, right out of the box, basically like I did. And it's good. You're going to love it. It's going to be fantastic. Well, I hope you all liked what we presented today. Let us know what you plan on doing with it. I'd love to hear some of your suggestions. We have a few more minutes. Barb, I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. You added so much to the presentation. So I'm so glad you got to be my first remote dual stream special guest.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you, Barb. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye. That was fabulous. I loved having someone along with me. I wish I could have all of you along and we could have one big chat. But I'm reading some of your things right now. I can't wait. They're just flying by. I'd like to read more. I'll read them all after the show. I always do. It has been a pleasure to be your host tonight. I wanted to let you know that we have an amazing offer. I'm going to say it one more time. Sometimes people jump on late. Some people don't quite hear it because they're, looking at all the products, and that's fine too. Everything in the Horizon of Hope collection, the 3 that we featured in detail, the ones that Barb and I really pointed out as our favorites, all 20% off, 20% off, plus free shipping and handling until Tuesday at noon. So until tomorrow at noon, please call your friends. Please call anyone who you think might be interested in this, because it is an amazing deal. We also have Quad Pay, which will break your order up into 4 payments. One today at time of order, one at 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks. So if that's better for your budget or, more helpful, please take advantage of that. And if you're a stylist, you get an additional 20% off all your personal orders today and every day. And if you're not already a stylist, think about it. Think about joining the Longaberger community as a stylist, because it's a lot of fun. We'd love to have you join us. Check out longaberger.com if you're interested. And okay, so it's just too much to take in. I just can't even. The Horizon of Hope collection is going to be not just a campaign. It's going to be something that is part of our permanent collection. We're going to be adding to as we go. Some things may fall out of supply. So we want to make sure that if you see what you like today, really think about picking it up. But we will keep around 30 or more products in the collection year round. And a percentage of the proceeds will go to breast cancer research. So what a great cause. What a great commitment by the Longaberger team. I'm so proud to be a part of this. And just thrilled that we could present this to you tonight, and that there's such a statement made in keeping this part of a permanent collection. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Our next show will be Monday, September the 13th. So we hope you can join then. Until then, stay up to date with all the things that are going on at Longaberger. There's so much wonderful things happening through social media, Facebook, Instagram, and others, and longaberger.com. You guys have a wonderful rest of your summer. I will see you on Monday, September 13th. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.